It begins quietly, almost unnoticed. At 7 years old, you may look into the eyes of a parent who is overwhelmed by anger, addiction, or emotional emptiness. Without anyone saying a word, something shifts inside you. You tell yourself that if you do not hold everything together, no one will. That is how a child disappears on the inside. You smile more, cry less, and learn to understand the mood in the room before you speak. You become the steady presence in the home long before you have the emotional capacity for it. People call you mature, responsible, and strong, but no one asks what it is costing you. This is the hidden grief of growing up too fast. These early roles do not fade with age. They shape how you see yourself, how you connect with others, and how you show up in the world. Without understanding the root of it, you may continue repeating survival patterns that once protected you, but now limit you. Psychologists call this parentification. It is when a child becomes the caretaker, peacemaker, or emotional regulator for adults. This is not only inappropriate, but also affects the developing brain. Constant responsibility creates hypervigilance. You scan for danger, monitor tone, and feel that love must be earned by staying calm and keeping others stable. Your own needs begin to feel unsafe, while theirs become urgent. You slowly disappear emotionally and present a version of yourself that performs well. You become the dependable child, the one who never asks for help, the one who seems to have it all together. Over time, even you start believing this image, but something beneath the surface still aches. As you grow older, these patterns evolve. You may reject help, struggle to trust softness, or feel guilty resting. Happiness might feel unfamiliar or unearned. You stay productive because it is the only way you have ever felt worthy. You may not realize that you are still operating in survival mode because your nervous system learned early that chaos is normal. Many people who grew up too fast appear confident and capable while carrying an inner child who still wants reassurance, rest, and understanding. They overfunction, stay quiet to avoid conflict, and desperately hope that someone will finally see they are tired. Adults who grew up too fast tend to give more than they receive, struggle with boundaries, and feel responsible for everyone's emotions. These are learned strategies, not fixed traits, and they can be unlearned. A powerful step is asking yourself what you needed as a child. Often the answers include safety, attention, rest, or simple care. Giving these things to yourself now does not change the past, but it stops the past from controlling your present. If you grew up too soon, remember that your maturity was never the issue. You simply had no choice. Now you do. You can choose rest, softness, boundaries, and honesty. You can choose to care for the child inside you who never received it. And for the first time, you can grow in a way that feels true, gentle, and finally your own.